Hello. So, you've probably read the title, but I need to keep this kind of like not serious because I don't want to die. I mean, I kind of do, but not like that. So, my brother and I have seen a couple of UFOs, and they might not be like the alien UFOs, but since they're unidentified to us, they still count. But, so I'm kind of expecting the Men in Black to come and shut us up. But I am really nervous about that because from what I've seen and like heard of, they're really scary. Like, they look really chill. Okay, no, they do not look chill. They look like, alright, so what I understand of them, they look like eggs. Like, okay, that's not the best description of somebody who could potentially kill me. But, so, the Men in Black are they're more of an urban legend because, like, there hasn't been a lot of, like, definite proof that they even exist, aside from, you know, the people that they visited who are shook, and, like, you know, have lived to tell. And there is one clip of, like, two Men in Black, like, coming into this, hotel to, like, try and shut up the worker who had seen some sort of a spacecraft or something. I don't know the full story, even though I have read it a couple of times, but I don't remember that stuff. Alright, so I lost my train of thought, but I remember now. So basically, these Men in Black are people who, assuming that they do exist, they come to people who have either done research on aliens and UFOs or have seen aliens or UFOs firsthand. And they do this to make sure that they don't spread the word. There's a couple different theories on what they are. Like, some people think that they're actually aliens, like, employed by the CIA. Other people think that they are just, like, regular CIA people, but they're all bald and have, like, these very expressionless faces, and they speak very flat-toned, and they don't fluctuate their words or anything. It's just really robotic, kind of like that. So anyways, my brother and I have seen a couple of UFOs, and like I said, they may not be the alien UFOs, but they are still unidentified to us, so they count. But I'm kind of hoping that, like, part of me hopes that they're actually alien spacecrafts. Like, I'm pretty sure the one is just like some drone, because it kind of looked like one, but my eyes aren't very good, so I can't see for certain that. And it was like clear up in the sky, and I was like on a carnival ride when I saw it, so it may not be very accurate. But anyways, the other one, so it kind of reminded me of the Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights basically were these 5, I believe. They were like a V shape in hovering over the sky in Phoenix, Arizona in March of 1997. It was widely seen, so it wasn't just one or two people who saw this. People described it as, you know, the lights were just hovering there. And there have been a lot of people who have researched it, and there's no way, physically speaking, that something of that size and that shape would be able to hover without making any sort of a noise for that long and then just shoot off super quickly. That's definitely a UFO. But the one that we saw was kind of similar to that, except for it was only 3. So it was like light, light, light. That probably didn't make any sense because it's just like the bottoms of my hands. But, okay, so imagine that you're looking, alright, so my wall is the sky, and then you're like looking up at the sky. There's like a light here, here, and here. So it's like a triangle, like, but you know, it's a V more because it didn't like close at the end. So my brother and I both saw it. He saw it first, and he's like, "Molly, come look at this," because he knows that I like aliens and I believe in them, and because we are not, okay, there is no way that we are the only planet in this entire universe that is able to sustain life. It's just not plausible. But that's a whole nother story. So anyways, he's like, Molly, check this out. And I was like, whoa, it's like the name of my town, Lights. So yeah, we saw that, and I was like, oh my gosh, the Men in Black are gonna come visit us because we saw an alien spacecraft. And so far, I don't remember when it was, but I think it was probably about a month ago, and so far I haven't seen the Men in Black, and if my brother has, he's not speaking. I also haven't asked him, so I doubt he has, because I feel like my parents would be freaked out more than he was, because he doesn't really know much about him. So yeah, that's my story of how I should be being hunted by the Men in Black. And if they do decide to kill me, I want someone to investigate it, even though it will probably just continue to be covered up anyways, because if the government doesn't want you to see something, they will make sure you don't. So there you go, I guess. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Oh, I can't believe that worked! Oh, I'm such a genius! Why didn't I think of this before? Oh, frick, I'm recording. Alright, so I am broke, and I don't do these types of videos often enough to actually need, like, a stand for my camera or whatever, so, I just, like, did this, and, it's actually working pretty well, so, yeah, let's do this.